Teacher Mommy, Mommy Teacher presents Possessive Nouns. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. A possessive noun shows ownership. Ownership means that something belongs to a person. To show ownership, we will add apostrophe S to a singular noun and S apostrophe to a plural noun. A possessive noun shows ownership. We're going to be working with singular nouns, so remember the rule. Add an apostrophe S after the singular noun that represents the owner. Let's read this sentence and find out who has ownership. The dog's bone is in his mouth. Who does the bone belong to? The dog. Yes. And let's look at the word dogs. D-O-G apostrophe S. It shows ownership. The cat's bed is purple. Who does the bed belong to? The cat. Now, let's look at the word cats. It is singular, meaning one cat, and it has an apostrophe S. C-A-T apostrophe S. It shows ownership. Now we're going to be working on possessive nouns that are plural. The rule is you add an S apostrophe after the plural noun to show ownership. Let's look at the sentence. The tree's branches are strong. Who does the branches belong to? The trees. Now let's look at how trees is spelled. T-R-E-E-S apostrophe. Why? Because it's more than one tree, and we had to add the apostrophe after the S. This is how we show ownership for a plural noun. The flower's petals are pink. Who does the petals belong to? Flowers. Let's look at how flowers is spelled. F-L-O-W-E-R-S because it's plural, and then we add the apostrophe at the end. This is how we show ownership for a plural noun. For singular names ending in S, show ownership by adding apostrophe after the S or add apostrophe S. Now we're going to work on possessive nouns dealing with singular names or proper names. For this one, we're going to use the rule to add an apostrophe after the S. Let's read the sentence. Here is a car. The car belongs to James. To show ownership, we will write, this is James' car. Once again, the rule, add an apostrophe after the S. And we have James, J-A-M-E-S, and we just added an apostrophe. So it is, this is James' car. Here is another example of showing possession using a proper noun. The rule that we are using is add apostrophe S after the S. Let's read the sentence. Here is a horn. The horn belongs to Charles. To show ownership, we will write, this is Charles's horn. Let's look at the word Charles's. We have Charles apostrophe S. So it's Charles, and then we add an apostrophe S to show ownership. This is Charles's horn. For plural names ending in S, show ownership by adding apostrophe after the final S. Here is an example of showing possession with plural names. Remember the rule, add apostrophe after the final S. Let's read the sentences. Here is a house. The house belongs to the Jones. To show ownership, we will write, this is the Joneses' house. Let's look at Joneses. We spelled it Jones, apostrophe. We added the second ES because it was plural, and the apostrophe shows ownership. Here is another example using plural names to show ownership. The rule, add apostrophe after the final S. Let's read the sentences. Here is a barn. The barn belongs to the Smiths. To show ownership, we will write, this is the Smiths' barn. Let's look at the word Smiths, Smiths, apostrophe. The apostrophe shows ownership. Thank you for tuning in to Teacher Mommy, Mommy Teacher. Please remember to like and subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Also, if you would like more educational resources, please visit www.teachermommy.net.